Hello everyone, myself Junaid Ahmed Chaudhary, and today we are going to start the first chapter of the subject structural engineering. So in this subject we will be basically discussing about all the theories related to the design, planning and safety and sustainable development in performance of the different structures related to civil engineering. So after going through all the topics which will be covered in this subject, the students will be able to apply their knowledge of structural mechanics in addressing the design problems related to structural engineering. You will, after learning all the things, the students will possess the skills to solve problems dealing with different loads and concrete and steel, and you will be also able to design RCC structures which will be as for example RCC buildings or bridge or pre-stressed design of bridges or suspension bridges or steel structures also. Okay, so without any delay, let us start the first chapter of this subject, which is introduction on concepts of energy principles, safety, sustainable development in performance. Okay, so in introduction we will be basically studying about the various methods by which we can go through the relationships between stress, strains, or deformations or displacements, and also we will go through the different relationships between stress, strain, or any other alternative means for formulating the governing equations, etc. Okay, so energy principle in structural mechanics express the relationships between stresses, strains or deformations, displacements, material properties, and external effects in the form of energy or work done by internal and external forces. So in this subject, we have to study the stress-stress relationship for various materials, such as here basically we will study the stress-stress relationship, stress and strain relationship for steel and concrete, because we will be in this subject basically we will study the RCC structures, and in RCC means reinforced cement concrete structures. The main two components are concrete and steel. So we have to study the stress strain relationship in case of concrete as well as in case of steel. Okay, and also we have to study the deformation pattern, how they will deform under different load conditions. Okay, so and also we will see why only steel is used for RCC and why no other material is used together with concrete in reinforced cement concrete structures. Okay, so since energy is a scalar quantity, these relationships provide convenient and alternative means for formulating the governing equations of deformable bodies in solid mechanics. So here these relationships indicates the relationships between stress and strain, or strain and deformation, or displacement, or material properties. So these relationships indicates, or they will provide an alternative means for or finding out the governing equations for deformable bodies. Okay, so these equations or these relationships between stress, strain, or deformations can also be used for obtaining approximate solutions of fairly complex systems, bypassing the difficult task of solving the set of governing partial differential equations. Okay, so basically this is the rough introduction of the first chapter or you can say that this is the detailed introduction of the whole subject as a whole. So in our next video, or in our next part, we will be going through some of the basic things which we will be studying in this whole chapter. Okay, and so I hope you understood the different topics which we are going to study, or which we are going to cover in this syllabus. Okay, so hope to see you all in the next video. Thank you.